Don't think I need to say no names. If I pay this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. Switch up, don't think I need to say no names. If I pay this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. I got everybody hiding in your way, so where you been? I can put up and trust me, I ain't worried about no friends. I've been trying to make amends, but that shit came to an end. The shit I finna say, a couple of hoes is gonna finish, say I miss. But ain't damn hoes gon' press me. How she let her nigga munch, and if I let her, he could rest me, he possessed. So I made that nigga my bestie. I don't know why they keep playing. Why these hoes keep trying to test, they tell me bop bop. But if I pull up there, watch out, the rock that is the rock. I step around, and the block out, it's a shout out. So I can hoes that be dissing. If you really want some smoke, I can switch on. Cause when she switched up, I don't think I need to say no names. If I play this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. Switched up, I don't think I need to say no names. If I play this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. They wanna be for really miss my top. If you really mad that I ain't let you meet this kid, I mean top four. I call him up, not every crazy. Having baby next to spot, fuck around and come up missing. You ain't with me, you against me. Say the shots, I say the niggas say you real when you can piss it. That's the shit from the beginning. Keep it up, you know who it ain't all the agents sit on business. Bitch, I never let this y'all see. You know I really tell me pop out. But if I pull up better, watch out, the rock that is the rock. I step around and the block out, it's a shout out. So like the hoes that be dissing. Really want some smoke? I switch on this bitch. I don't think I need to say no names. If I play this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. Switched up, I don't think I need to say no names. If I play this bitch a picture, then she put it in a front. How is this the girl? Yeah, I'm the beast that can't be tamed. The acting like I'm nothing, I'm the hardest in the game. I'm the hardest in the game. Say I'm the hardest in the game. I'm the hardest in the game. Say I'm the hardest in the game.
And I won't go back, that's why I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Hey man, y'all know we do it. This is another episode of Smoke and Talk. I'm your host, Vanguard. I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for the north side, the south side, the west side, and the east side. 636 St. Charles, you know, all around this motherfucking great city of ours, man. I just fuck with the whole city and they fuck with me, man. I told you, ask me how I know, they give me hugs everywhere I go. We don't get into that right now, man. But right now, we're going to talk about the Smoke and Talk platform, man. I get very excited every time they show stuff because I know I'm about to get into some new adventures of a new artist's life or a new person's life, whether they're a DJ, whether they're a personality person, whether they're a small organization, because we do everybody on here, right? We interview each and everybody because it's all about the arts. That's why I said, if you hold down the arts, we hold it down with you, I swear to God. And we started Smoke and Talk to put this platform on the map to make sure when they're looking for talent, they look at this platform in our city of St. Louis. And this is what's been going good so far with that. And with the people, we have a great journey of documentation of their lives, of their artistry, of their small businesses, big businesses. And we've been blessed, to travel a little bit with the podcast thus far. And we just looking for these artists, man, that's been doing shit so long, man. And these business owners been doing shit so long, man. And nobody have told them that we are proud of them. Thank you for everything you have done. Shit like that, man. That's what we're here to do today. Give people their flowers, man, because we don't, in our city, we don't take the time out. We're real busy around. We really trying to make it work around this motherfucker, right? So sometimes people don't have time to tell people the flowers. All right, brother, y'all be safe. And we just want to make sure that we take our time out, step back from our artistry, from our everyday life, and let these people know that we do appreciate them. Let these people know that we do see them. And let these people know, thank y'all for everything y'all doing for St. Louis, man, because y'all really make the city look good, I swear to God. Because when they bring up y'all names, man, y'all name is attached to certain things, what you have to understand. That's why I say when y'all make the city look good. we like say Kiki the first lady, right? She was just Kiki the first lady on the radio for years, right? And handling business, traveling and doing all type of stuff, right? So her name is attached to certain things, and the things that her name is attached to, she make the city look good because she represented in a certain manner, right? And it's the same thing for all y'all artists. It's the same thing for the small business owner. And that's what this platform is all about. And we want to thank y'all for making us look good and attaching us to something beautiful. But today, we got Pryncess Cutt on the motherfucking show, man. Welcome to the show, man. Been a long time coming, right? Finally made it to the show. Shout out to Pryncess Cutt, looking good. Shout out to you, right? Letting the world know that you're here. That's what we're here to do, right? But we also want to know what you've been doing, what you're up to, what your life all about, what you've been up to. It's my first time physically meeting you, right? And I want to get to know more about Pryncess Cutt. That's why I'm here today. And we documenting history here. That's exactly what we're doing for the underground. And a person like yourself, we most definitely have to document you on our platform. And we want people to see you.
Well, hi people. I'm Pryncess Cutt. It's Pryncess with a Y and Cutt with 2 T's. That's how you can find me on all social media platforms or any music streaming sites if you want. So you can check out my music. My name, I heard you ask him about his name earlier. Of course, my legal first name is Pryncess, Pry instead of I.
Oh, okay.
And I put the cut on it when I was working in my uncle's barbershop. This barbershop called Cutt Styles and More on First Capitol in St. Charles. And I don't know, I was doing my whole Instagram thing. You know, that's when Instagram and Facebook really started becoming a thing for like hairstylists. So I just wanted to put something on my name instead of just Pryncess. So I was like Pryncess Cutt because it represents a lot of different things that I do. At that point, I was working in a barbershop. So of course, you know, I'm cutting hair. I also cater and I cook. So, you know, chef knives and stuff, that's cutting. I cut music. I cut, you know, so it just kind of represented all the 3 things that I do majorly, which is music, food, and hairstyling. So it was a good, like, you know, way to just solidify all 3 of those things. And so I just changed my name on Facebook and Instagram to Pryncess Cutt and ran with it. For the longest, I was doing hair. That's how a lot of people know of me. I was Pryncess Cutt, the extension artist, aka the hair weave killer. That's when 2 Chainz was out. He was on that hair weave killer shit. So I kind of adopted that because that was my thing, doing sew-ins. And I was always doing the fastest, most affordable. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole little marketing scheme about it. So I did hair for like 10, 15 years. Really like 17 for real, showing my age. But for a long, long time. And eventually I decided I'm tired of doing this. I just started losing my passion for it, to be honest. And I started doing music. And I did music all my life for real, like as a kid and stuff. Just being able to sing or being in choir, being in musicals, being in band. But I never really I guess never really confident enough to pursue artistry. And I do, not that I'm mad at myself, but you know how sometimes you're like, I wish I would have did this sooner in life, you know? But I do feel like I wish I would have taken this journey a little sooner in life. So that's why I kind of, I'm so passionate about it right now, because not that age is a number or anything, but just life is, you know, passing us by in general. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do anything, I better just, you know, shoot for it now, because when should I shoot for it? So I started shooting for it, like right at the start of the pandemic. Of course, everybody was sitting up in the house, not doing nothing. So, and at that point, I was actually sitting at home selling plates. I was selling plates, I was doing hair, and I was making edibles. And that was my things that I was doing at that time. So, staying at home.
Shout out to St. Louis, we do, baby.
I was the real baby D, you know, babysitter. I had some kids I babysat too. That time, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to her, baby.
Shout out to Coco. Shout out to Tiffany. I used to babysit their kids. But so yeah, I was like, I guess it started as a more of a, I guess I want to say like an expression of pain. I was going through a lot of stuff at that time, and somebody very close to me had made me really upset. And I just found myself in my basement playing my keyboard. I used to play my keyboard, light some candles, and just go do my thing in my basement, like just get away. And at that point, I'm like, I should take this serious. What do I have to lose? And also around that time, Jim Jim Jones, one of my favorite rappers, he had put out a project called Wasted Talent. And I felt like that project was speaking to me directly. Like, you know, here I am, is, you know, peak of the pandemic. I'm about to be 30. Like, I know I can do this. I've been wanting to do this. Why would I waste that talent, you know?
Right.
So just that album and that time frame. Damn. And then, like, you know, people don't really know how they can inspire you. Like, a lot of people just make music because that's what's in their heart. But it's a lot of ways, you know, people that inspire people. Not even just the album. I like the album too, but just the whole title of it. Just when you just read it, like Wasted Talent. Like, even if you're not doing music, anything you want to do in life, it's like, what the fuck am I doing if I'm not doing it?
If I'm not doing it.
So I started doing it. And I would hit all the open mics, all the karaoke's, all the wherever I could sing, rap, whatever it. I went there and I made sure I did it by myself, no friends, no entourage, no bestie, no fucking body. Me, like I am here now, propping my phone up, you know, by my damn self, making sure I get my content, just, you know, really taking that initiative. And I started making some progress and, you know, started becoming, I don't want to say a name in the city, but you know, and not even just with the hair and the music stuff, but like even food too, I catered for a minute too. So I did just have like.
No, you did that, I promise.
And I thought about it, like I can literally, one day I'm a hairstylist, everybody's fucking with that. The next day I'm catering, everybody's fucking with that. The next thing I'm doing is music, everybody's fucking with that. Like people will fuck with me. Yeah. And that's what made me, because I used to be in my feelings about it, like I don't have nobody, like everybody, you know how y'all got each other out here right now, and I used to get in my feelings about that, but at the end of the day, those 2-3 people that you bring with you, not to shit on, you know, y'all being here together tonight, but that's just 2 or 3 people. The majority of the people in the world that fuck with Beyonce don't know her, haven't met her, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not even about who's around you that's gonna fuck with you. Of course you want support from the people that you love, but at the end of the day, that support ain't even a piece of a fraction of what you need to even get to where you're going. So your best bet would be to get out there and start making some friends. And that's what I did. I got out there and I networked. And like I said, I went to all the places. I made sure I stayed consistent with it, built relationships. Started trying to put my own shows together, live band shows, just whatever I could do that I wanted to do for one. And for two, that I could just make some progress with things.
Well, I want you to know that we're proud of you.
Well, thank
you. Made much progress. We didn't see you do all the shit that you named, man. And that's where we know you from, right? From all those different things, like real shit, right? And I want to tell you, I'm serious. Like, that's why I bought you. I'm proud of your name. Your name is attached to so many different things. So you ask people about you, they're going to tell you different things about you.
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah, like real shit in all good ways. No, nothing bad, right? So we have to salute you for that. We have to give you flowers for that shit. Yeah. And I me hearing the rest of this story about you, man, like Pryncess, Cutt, that's dope as that you like looked at that way that Jim Jones put that statement out and it made a waste of talent. And like you said, it ain't just about rap, it's about whatever talent that you hold on. It's a bold, beautiful statement, a motivational statement. You feel me?
Jim Jones was always my favorite Dipset member. Me and my sister and my cousin, it was the 3 of us. We used to be like the female Dipset, so we called ourselves. And my sister Cameron, of course, she was Cameron because her name's Cameron. And her favorite color was pink, and she was like the pretty one.
Gotcha.
And then my cousin Doria, she was the Jewels because she was the youngest.
Gotcha.
And then I was the Jim Jones because I was like the laid back, you know. And I used to wear my hair in curls like he did in a Certified Gangster video, and everything was just, you know, all about that when we was teenagers. So even at that time, I feel like just how he was always the laid back one people never really expected to do much of anything but just be in the squad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then watching his initiative that he put in during the pandemic, especially with like that El Capo album, and even now, like he's up and down my Instagram feed, that's probably what's in my algorithm, but still at the same time, that's all I see for real is him working. And other people too, and it's just very inspiring to feel like you resonate with that person, y'all kind of got the same story. You know. Yeah,
shout out to Jim Jones. He's still working too. He one of the artists.
For sure. He hasn't stopped working. Ever since he got back to work.
I fuck with him too, right? I look at him too. I study him a little bit. Because the longevity really is what I do, right?
He's gotten really great, like lyrically and everything.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. And then he just did some major shit, right? He the last person in this motherfucking world that got the last feature with the Migos, all three of the Migos.
Wow.
We set the trends on me. See, when you reel in the game like that, you know, you get blessed like that, right? Like real shit. Real. Shout out to Jim Jones. He El Capo, right? He played the underboss, right? He played his position. He ain't try to stand up over the boss or nothing because he knew his time was coming. Yeah, shout out to them, right? And shout out to Princess Cutt. Goddamn, I'm saying, I was like, that's what you do. You know your time was coming.
Yeah, you just have to. Yeah. Everything has to fall
in line. And the motivation
that
you got, like I'm teaching. I'm saying I don't preach. I teach. I'm the street minister. So I don't do the preaching, I do the teaching. I try to teach people all the time, right? About the age limit on the rap game, right? They start saying, you too old to get rap, you too old to rap, right? But that's the only genre of music that they say you too old.
Right.
There's no other genre of music that they tell people that you too old to do it. Why is that? I just need to know that. I'm not racist. I'm not none of that, you know? I just need to know why y'all saying, hey, when you're 28, stop rapping because it's not good for you.
I guess because some of it is kind of immature. So I guess if you're, you know, bouncing around with a bunch of chains hanging off and girls twerking and whatever.
Yeah, no.
And I feel like, yeah, even if you do want to do that, then, you know, go ahead. But I also feel like it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And it's you don't have to be sleazy to be sexy. You know what I'm saying? You can be classy about whatever you got going on. But for that, the YN shit, you know what I'm saying? There is a cap on that, to be honest. But if you make a good, honest music, you know, there is no limit to that because even a song from fucking a Run DMC song, that's still gonna play today in the club and everybody's gonna go crazy. Music is timeless, so why should it not be if I'm making the music?
That's what I'm talking about. So we don't put no limitation on that shit, man. You hear me? Like for real. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because I tell the reason I say that is because if you look at rappers when they enter the game, some of us right know, some people call them Craig, right? That's Ice Cube. These kids, some kids don't even know him from no fucking rap, right? I'm just showing you like how your career is supposed to go. You come in this game as a rapper and you end up as a superstar model or a motherfucking movie star or film owner, director, or any of that kind of good shit you end up as. You understand what I'm saying? And you keep pushing for that reason. It's not for the rap. It's where the rap leads you and lands you at, right?
And then a lot of people probably don't even plan on, I'm going to be a rapper and then an actor. Or, you know, it probably just all falls in line. Like the fact your work ethic in general just puts you in those positions to be able to accept new opportunities.
There you go. That's exactly. Your work ethic puts you in those positions. There you go, baby. That's all it is. I swear to God. And the thing you can say about growth, right, in the music. No, you're not supposed to be rapping about the same fucking thing as you get older. You're supposed to progress with your music, right? You got a brother from FOD, right? Filthy Rich, right? Filthy Rich from Oakland, California, right? One of the biggest labels out of that, right? I fuck with them, right? And you go back to his old music, he rapping about street shit, right? He can't rap about that shit no more. He ain't street shit no more. He rich now. He got living in mansions and driving Bentegas and shit like that, right? So they rap about that type of shit now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody saying he getting old or none of that shit because he keeping up with the client of time and what's going on. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep rapping about, like you said, little girls jumping in and all that big gun. No, you rap about progression and age, what you have been through now. The struggle, like now you know you're older, right? Talk about leading to people, what you've been through in your career. Shit like that. That's how you replace that. It's called growth. You don't stay stuck, right? You know, because you can't come out there with the skinny jeans on.
and don't grow it dies.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no. So Kenny Rogers, I mean, my boy Willie Nelson, he got the best weed in America, man. They got nothing to do with nothing. He on tour right now. Dolly Parton. I'm just saying, like, stop putting age in the rap, right?
Kenny Rogers too.
Yeah. Shout out to Kenny Rogers. They got no one to hold one to fold. Hey, Princess Cutt, man, you been handling business out here. You and your crew, you like you say, you just showed up by yourself now. From working with a crew to being by yourself, they just showed so much about you, man. That's what we all about here in St. Louis, man. We don't give up, man. We don't do no give up. And we want to salute you for that shit, right? You showed up like I said, 2025, right? Biggest smoker talk getting and growing. There's so many different people from so many different states watching. We got a brother coming down from Washington, D.C., gonna be on the show on the 29th, a couple of days Wednesday, right? And this has somebody come out. It's different places, but I'm just saying, like 2025, man, you don't know who's watching. on here, right? You gotta show up looking just like this. Right? This is how your interview supposed to go. Like this, I mean, this is how you like your interview, right? How Gutter showed up, right? Gutter got this motherfucker pearl on, he's showing you it's my shit. I own this. This is how you show up for 2025 on these platforms. Ready, because you never know who watches y'all. And I like to give both of y'all a shout out for that shit. Like real shit. Yeah. You steady going by yourself though, right? In this game and steady pushing. How has that been holding up with you? You know, you be honest.
To be honest today, you know, it's always good to be able to stand on your own, but there is strength in numbers and you can't do more with more people. The problem is I just have to meet those people and eventually I will. So it's not like I'm just hopeless, like I'm always going to be doing this by myself, but you know, God will put things in place to where they'll start to work out. So
yes,
just have to definitely just keep going.
And I want you to bring that up for a reason because I want to let you know that shit. You gotta do it like if I fuck with you on it. You need my set his own shit. I'm gonna definitely be there for you. Like I don't like people rolling by themselves in this shit, right? It ain't meant to be rolled by itself.
I'm not like just totally out here by myself.
No, I know that. No, I know. I understand what you. No. Seriously, I understand.
But of course, I have like family and a few friends that love me and stuff like that. But you know, everybody's got lives, and everybody can't always be there.
And that's what we build in her.
And some people just, you know, don't fuck with you, and they just feel like I'm gonna just sit back and watch and see what this gonna do, and then I might jump in there if it do something.
That part. That's the St. Louis mentality. You know,
that's just a weak mentality. Period. Because if you like something, then you like something. Period.
No doubt.
Like, what are you hesitating
on? What are you hesitating
something? For? Why are you holding yourself back from enjoyment?
Exactly. And why you ain't supporting me like
because everybody else ain't enjoying it with you. Like maybe they would know if you, you know, told them.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm with you on that. I support everything you just said. Hey, don't be faking with yourself. Support it now. Don't wait till it get rolling. Wait till it get hot. Don't wait till none of that shit go on, right? Get it while it's right there in your face. So support now. I'm just saying, like when people come on the show, right? And people really trying to really fuck with themselves on this shit, I don't mind assisting them in this. Like, I don't know. I don't think people need flat out help. I ain't saying that at all. Right. But it's like what you just said. We believe in, we meet our tribe in this underground, and our tribe is to help us push forward. Right. You know what I mean? We got the same goals, which is making it, right? You might want to be a rapper or singer. I might just want to be a smoothie business owner, but I want to make it. We both want to make it. Right. I can assist you in that, right? I'm just saying, like, whatever our goal is, let's get it done. And today, we present at the Smoker Talk. Once you come on our show, that's our duty. It's just really our duty. Like, I don't have no problem with it. We're going to start artist development back up with concrete music and trying to get a lot of artists pushed back in the same direction. Instead of showing up to your shows 3 deep, we'll be showing back up 20 and 40 and 75 deep, shit like that, right? But the beautiful part about it is, you're not signing to us, and we're not signing to you. We're here to support you in what you do. You understand? That ain't no trick question or nothing, is it? There ain't nothing tricky about it, is it?
Sounds plain to me.
Sounds simple and plain. We don't do no sign, none of that shit. Oh, Princess Cutt, you got a show? Yeah, all right, come on, girl, let's go. We're going to Princess Cutt.
Yeah.
You know, have your shirts on? Yes, that's what we trying. Yeah, we really bring that back again. And we doing that starting with on a Saturday. We gonna have this game night, right? We'll have. I'm doing an interview with Liddy Gang from the East Side. I'm gonna do the first Spade interview where we playing spades. I'm interviewing them.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Yeah. So, but all the tables, I got the table set up now. Well, everybody come out, they can play spades, right? At the same time. Nice. Yes, but we starting the game day thereafter.
That's dope. I like that spades idea.
Yeah, so you're welcome to come out, eat with us, jam with us, party with us, smoke, drink with us. It's gonna be on the 8th. February 8th. And we're going to start it from there. And what we're doing is we just build it back up. See, what people fail to realize and what they do is people want more than artists to be at the shows, right? People want more than just artists at your shows, like seriously. So you got to build up what you call a colony of people, a support system of people that just there for that. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And don't mind being there for that.
Right, they want to be there.
They want to be there. Yes. So that's what we're about to build. We want to be a part of that. Start on the 8th, come out, spades, eat, chill, drink, shit like that. Be live and recording at the same time. And thank you for that, like for real, for support on today, right? For Princess Cutt. me getting to know you a little more today, man, really enlightened for me, right? Tell me about this music, right? What made you get to writing this music, though, right? Because you got, I heard your energy, and I heard like you just not, you ain't finna quit.
No.
No.
Something's gonna give.
Yeah. You're not finna quit. I'm telling you, I can tell that, right? It's something gonna give, I promise. Yeah. But how you get to write this music, though? How did you get into that?
I just started getting beats from people, basically. I knew that I wanted to, and actually, let me take it back. I probably started writing, like actually writing songs in like 2016. I was with my youngest son's dad, and he rapped and stuff too. And he kind of turned our room into a studio, and he was always in there rapping and writing and stuff. And I'm like, fuck it, let me go write me a song. He was just getting beats off YouTube and writing songs and going to record them, just be doing it type shit.
Yes.
And so I started doing it, and I was like, hey, these songs are really great, actually. Yeah. So I just kept on doing it. And then eventually we did break up, but I just kept on writing songs, like even just to myself and recording them on my phone just to have them to listen to for myself personally. But then, like I said, when that pandemic hit, I was like, let me get in the studio. So I started recording at Shock City. I had got my first, actually, the first person I recorded with, shout out to B Hood Productions. He, B Hood gonna live forever. But shout out to him. He gave me my very first beat to make a song to. Actually, hold on, I gotta go back. I had a homeboy named Cash, actually, that gave me my very first beat. And like I said, I was a super like Dipset, Jay-Z fan or whatever. So the beats were very like sample East Coast type of beats.
Yes.
And one of the videos is on YouTube. I don't even think I have like a song title for the song. It's just like I don't even want to say a freestyle because I definitely wrote it, but it's just like a rap monologue, I guess.
Yes.
So that's on YouTube, shot by my brother-in-law, Rimrod. Shout out to Rimrod.
Rimrod, yeah.
And so I started just rapping, like I said, just making music out of my heart, basically. And those were my influences, so that's what, it was coming out like. So somebody was like, well, you need to find yourself a sound. Like, I guess the way I was rapping really didn't match up with, like, the way I was looking or whatever. And I just have the attitude, like, I don't give a damn. I'm still going to just rap. Like, whatever the beat tell me to rap, like, that's what I'm going to rap.
Yes.
But I did kind of take it to hear you should just blow people's lights totally off. You should have, some kind of sound basis, I guess, but still just create from your heart.
Right.
And really, if you're creating from your heart, you do have like a style of yourself naturally. So it is going to not always, but come out in a certain style because it's you. So I did start taking that into consideration, and I started singing a little more. At first, I was just rapping because I didn't really think I could sing no more. I hadn't really sang since like, when I was younger and stuff in high school and stuff. So I didn't think that I had it anymore as far as singing. So I just started rapping because I knew I could rap. I didn't really need much to rap. Just talking for real. Right. But that's when I met B Hood, and he gave me that first beat. It was a song called Breaking My Heart. That's a video on YouTube, also shot by Rimrod. And he gave me that beat. It's a very beautiful melodic beat. So it's kind of like my style, like that Jay-Z kind of flavor, that very smooth melodic, but it's still kind of hard. It's still got, pain elements. It's still, And I sang on that hook and then rapped the verses, and I was like, okay, I kind of can fuck with this singing shit again. And I started, writing more rap songs with singing hooks on them, kind of like Lauryn Hill. And then I ended up meeting this girl named Lake Soul. She's a soul she's a live musician. She do a lot of soul music, a lot of like Whitney Houston tributes, Tina Turner tributes. And I had met her just on a humbug in Grafton, Illinois at the little barbecue spot. And she was outside doing live music. I don't know, something about her just drew me to her. I liked what she was doing. And I like live music too. And I just networked with her a little bit, started coming to some of her shows. And she really inspired me to start singing again. So then I started writing more R&B songs. And maybe and really I don't really have no formula with it. If the beat tell you to rap, then rap. If it says sing, sing. But I was intentionally looking for R&B beats to write R&B songs on. Yeah. And then I started doing that. And then Afro beats got really popular, and I really took a liking to that. I like reggae music too. And I just like different vibes basically. And Afro beats and reggae music, they have a lot of live music instruments, and I like those live instrument elements.
Yeah, okay.
So I started doing like a mix of like the R&B Afro stuff and just whatever, like I said, whatever I just felt like doing for real. But I like that sultry kind of.
I'm listening to you too, cause like I'm really listening to you. It's tripping me out, but like you just like a fucking music box.
Right? Yeah, I do love just like all type of music.
Like if I heard a beat, a motherfucker tell me rap, I'm gonna rap. If I heard a beat, tell me sing, I'm gonna sing. If tell me I'm gonna do like that, that's hard. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it's a dance house, we gonna do like whatever it takes to create the song.
That's a blessing, man. You got like that. You just really right at 16.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been writing since 1929. I ain't did none of that shit you said.
But I've always been a good writer though, even like in school and stuff. My English teachers really liked me. They like pushed for me to be like on a journalism team and all type of extra stuff like that. I always scored high in English. I kept an A in English. And I went to Wentzville actually, and we were always like in the top 3 to 5 in like reading and writing and math. So like forcing that, writing format on us, teaching us how to write, use an adjective, make sure you use a transition, especially the transitions. That kind of helped me become a good writer too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I love to hear that part about the education.
Yeah,
that's all.
I ain't gonna lie. I did get a great education in the Wentzville School District. That is the reason. That actually, I bumped into my 6th grade English teacher one day. I was out at the boathouse in Forest Park. And she was there with her husband. And the crazy thing about it is, I remember when she used to always tell us about her husband. He was a Vietnamese man, and he was in the army. And she used to always just talk about how he was just this little Vietnamese man. And for some reason, for her, she just loved him. All she talked about was him. And for some reason, I looked up and saw this little Vietnamese man, and it just clicked with me that was her husband. I had never met this man a day in my life. And sure enough, he walked over to the table, and that was my teacher. Her name was Mrs. Takahashi. She was American, but her husband was from Vietnam.
Damn.
And I did tell her, I had to go up to her and tell her, like, because she saw me and I spoke to her or whatever. And she asked me how I've been and what I was doing. And I was telling her that I was doing music and stuff these days. And I did thank her, for being one of my English teachers. And we did recall, like, how strict they were about the English portion of that standardized testing and stuff like that. And that did help me be a very intelligent person and a good writer. So I gave her flowers right there.
That's what's happening. Straight up. Real shit. Damn, what's happening? Shout out to her, man. She painted a beautiful picture in your head about her husband.
She did. Yeah. I was when I saw him, I was like, that has to be him. I had never seen this man a day in my life, but I just felt like this is that man. And sure enough, I was like, that is crazy.
It just goes to show you how curious she was as a teacher, though.
Right.
Yeah, so I know, I'm just saying, she showed you her husband that you have never saw.
Right.
So I know damn well when she taught y'all, she stuck.
That detail.
Yeah, that's hard. I don't know what kind of method she used, but that's hard. Right. That's hard. Like that. She gifted. She doing what she was sent her to do.
Yep.
Yeah, the real shit. Shout out to that lady. Shout out to you. Hey, you got Princess Cutt, like damn. You got so much going on, man. How do you manage it with all this shit over?
That's a really great question. And I feel like part of the reason it took me so long to get started was the management. I do have children. I have 4 kids. I had my first kid when I was 19. So, of course, having a first kid at 19, another one at like 22, another one at 24, another one at 26 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's got time to sit around and write songs or be listening to beats and stuff like that. So, really, I didn't even get time to even figure out that I was this capable until they started getting older. And I was able to go in my room and close my door and chill out for a minute or, able to leave them at home and go to the store and be able to listen to music in the car, So it was hard to manage. But even for a while, I was just, going to work, coming home, getting dressed, going to open mic. And my kids, shout out to them because they definitely held it down. They never burnt the house down. They never got the police called. Nobody ever got into no massive brawls. No girls were in the house or anything like that. They definitely supported me and let me do my thing without even being judgmental. Like some kids be like, mom's always out or, even when other people try to put that picture in their head, they never look at it like that. They're like, nah, mom out there getting it. She out there chasing her dreams. And really all they really seen was me get it. Like I said, I was babysitting, selling edibles, cooking food, like everything in the house. Sure. So they were with me at all times, everywhere. Right. You know, observing it. So, and they're even the same kind of way. They'll get a shovel and go knock on the door like you need your shit.
Hey, man.
You know,
they say their mother do the right thing. Yeah, and their mother do the right thing. What I'm talking about. I just want to tell you, I'm super proud of you, man. Like real shit, we super proud of you over here. We check you out, man. We know what you're all about, man, when it comes to this hustle, when it comes to putting on for the city. Since the pandemic, man, like real shit. Like I can't even really see like you let it up. Like I never not heard your name and nothing. Like I always heard it, rather. You know what I mean? Like your name has never faded out, rather.
I just feel like over the past couple months, I've kind of been on the back burner with things just because I felt like I do feel like sometimes I am doing this all by myself, and it is hard doing it all by yourself. And it's overwhelming when you got to work a full-time job and then you got to work overtime to pay for photo shoots and then more overtime to pay for the video shoot. This shit ain't cheap. Nah. This shit is time-consuming. Outfits cost money. Hair costs money. And I'm literally paying for all this by myself. Not to be like, oh, you know, give me my kudos. I'm doing it by myself. A lot of people are literally out here doing it all by themselves too. And shout out to them. Right. But it does get hard. So I did kind of, not that I planned on giving up or anything, but like I got to figure out how I'm going to do this effectively and not just, you know, I don't want to say sporadically.
No, you speaking right, the right way.
Yeah, I guess sporadically dropping a video here and there. Like, how am I going to do this to where I'm able to stay consistent? And that is going to require building a team.
It is, yes.
And the team will build. A team will happen. A team is building, actually. And, you know, people come and go. It's just like jobs. You know, people come and go. It's a high turnover rate in this. Everybody don't stick around. That's why everybody's not a fucking superstar.
There you go.
And at this point, for me, it's not even about being a superstar. It is about just knowing that I have this gift and this ability. And in some kind of way, I'm going to see something great out of it because other fucking people do. Why can't I?
There you go. I swear to God.
I don't care if it's commercial jingles, you know, background music for the video game.
That's what I'm talking about. I swear
to God, come out of this. That's what I'm talking about. And if it's, you know, a hit single or something like that, cool. If it's a soundtrack single,
one hit wonder is okay with me.
Yeah. If it's writing for somebody else,
I know what to do with the rest of it. Give me their paper for that one hit wonder. That's all I need. Right. And I'm gonna show you what to do.
And I really admire. I always bring up Lauryn Hill. One because I unintentionally, I ain't gonna say I adapted her style, but with the whole singing and rapping thing and just being like Lauryn Hill don't have no whole bunch of features. Lauryn Hill, she raps and she sings her own hooks. And that's kind of like how I am with my music. I rap and I sing my own hooks. Damn. And just that project, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, like she gonna eat off that forever.
Just that one
project. Forever. She can tour off that forever. They're gonna play it forever. Like it's gonna be in movies, commercials. For fucking ever. That's one project. Ever. Look at what a legend she is. Somebody I was watching or tuning into a debate on Facebook, and somebody was saying they was talking about how she canceled the shows or whatever for the tour. And they was like, y'all doing all this over this person that only made one album. Like there's people out here that got bodies and bodies and bodies of work, and y'all sitting up here worshiping this person with one album. But that's all it takes. And that's like just the wasted talent title of the album, just that one title, that one song, that one album. That's all it, you know, really takes to affect somebody like that and make him look at you like a legend. I'm a legend on one album.
You're a legend, because it's about the reason she's a legend. It's like what you just said, right? She took it, found it in her heart, and her soul, and her spirit to rap. She's blessed with those two things, rap and sing, right? But she felt something there. She could have easily called a lot of people to put on her and did that. But she felt something there, right? She said, I'm gonna do this myself, right? And she did it. And she betted on herself and she won, right? And that's what people need to realize what you need to do. She's showing you the possibility of, man, bet on yourself sometimes. We all, like, I'm guilty of it. I done bet on everybody else but myself, like, over the years. I think. Yeah, you can ask any artist I put way before myself. I put them out there, I try my best, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. I ain't never really did shit for myself, right? Like, as an artist, like, really never. I got on a label, I had 11 artists at one time, and all this shit. I ain't never did shit for myself. And then when I finally tried to do something for myself, right? Which is smoke talk.
And sometimes it don't be gift. What you think you want it to be. Sometimes it's still music relevant.
Exactly.
Entertainment relevant.
Exactly. That's all I get about. That's all I get to, man. That's all I get. Don't be giving up on nothing because you never know what you're doing gonna lead to.
And I always say the only people that don't make it are the people that stop trying.
There you go. I promise.
Period. You don't know what you just said. Made it. Like
we going back and forth right now. What you just say? I don't give a fuck if it's a jingle, it's a commercial, it's a voiceover. I don't give a fuck. That's how you're supposed to see it. Success is success. I celebrate all my wins, small, big, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I see all mine as big, brother. I just somebody told me I got nominated, right? Spoke Talk got nominated for the award show or whatever. Right. Yeah, and yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, and you know, like I don't like me myself personally, man. Like I'm this is my true feelings, bro. I ain't never been in an award show. I ain't never been nominated for nothing, right? I don't trip off shit like that, right? But the people that's doing this shit, I was here when they got here doing this shit, right? Putting on for the arch. And I love every single thing they doing for this city. I swear to God, anybody do an award show, right? And put it all together and present them awards and let them know they proud of, man. I'm with that shit. Shout out to them. But when they found out I got Smoke Talk was on there, it's like, man, I just felt like, I don't know, like I ain't done. Like this ain't, you know what I mean? Like I got so much more to do, like, cause there's so much more y'all that's here that ain't been on the show yet. And shout out to that, man. But I don't take like that shit light. I mean, you know, lightly. I take it real to the heart, everything like that, right? But I just feel like, man, like, shout out to it. I don't know. I mean, for real, bro. Like, I ain't the kind of person. I don't. Like, yeah, I'm the best. Like, no, I don't do that because I feel like we all are the best, right?
Right.
And everything we do is the motherfucking best, right? Real shit. So when they put them shows together and gave us that, man, I'm most definitely appreciative of that. But at the same time, bro, man, I don't know. Like, if I never got caught up in it, like in the. I don't know if there's a bad thing or a good thing, right? It's just like the rap lists that come out. I never get caught up in that. Like nothing I get caught up in, right? But I'm grateful for everything. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. I don't want nobody to think I'm like, he's nominated. Like, nah, I'm most definitely happy and grateful for it. Yeah. That's why I bought up on the show. And hustle different podcasts, On Blast podcasts, all these podcasts that's out here. Shout out to y'all, man. Keep going, keep working, keep pushing. I swear to God. I ain't no motherfucking hater. I'm fucking with the people. The people fucking with me. I love the people. I love our city. That's the difference with us, man. And all podcasters. I got a different connection to the city and with the people because of the love I have for the city. And they doing the same thing, right? And you gotta salute them and you gotta fuck with them. You gotta deal with them, right? Because we all the same. I want nobody to think I'm speaking down on nobody because we don't do it over here. I want y'all to understand one thing. We got to stick together. I swear to God, Pryncess, Cutt, you just made me think about this. This is why I started talking about this, right? Your energy dope, your hustle is dope, and what you're doing dope, because you've been talking about people not sticking together or supporting you, really. You got your people that you said, right?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like one of them bitter St. Louis artists.
No, you're not.
People don't be.
No, you're not.
People. Like,
no, you're not.
Like
now we want you to say that too at the same time because that's the problem that we're dealing with. So we have to hear that in order to see what the problem is. True. Everybody come on the show kind of say the same thing. So you're not. No, we want you to say it.
Yeah, but I'm not bitter about
it. We don't hurt no bitterness.
I don't have hurt feelings about it. Like I said, the bottom line is it's hard. I'm a human being, yes, but at the end of the day, I don't think that
you're gonna get out of here.
No, nothing's gonna happen. So just gotta keep going.
That's gonna make it happen. You make it happen right now. You reaching the people fucking with you. Let the people know where they can find you at too before we get any further in this interview. We can get up out of it because like after people been on here, they want to follow the people. They want to talk to the people and see what you're doing. So let the people know where you're at.
Well, I'm at Pryncess Cutt, Pry instead of an I, Cutt with 2 T's on Facebook, Instagram, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube, wherever you streaming some music at. I'm there. That's Pryncess, Pry, instead of an I, because of 2 T's.
Gotcha. Shout out to you, Princess.
Yes, and thanks for having me today. I appreciate the hospitality and the environment and the vibes and just, the platform to be able to, talk about my stuff. And I definitely have been feeling like I've been not doing enough lately. So I do feel like, I got something done today. So I thank you for being, available and having this.
Yes. Oh, most definitely. We're available for you from now on, right? We tell each and every person this. Like when you come to the show, sit down at the table with us, you part of the family now. Like anything else to promote, let us know. Get it till we put it out there for you. You need to stop by the show. You want to come? We do every Monday and Wednesday. You stop by, sit with us, smoke with us, talk shit with us, enjoy the performance, whatever. Right? You're welcome to do that once you sit at the table with us. And for us helping you out on not helping you on you, but you know what I mean?
Whatever helps.
Yeah, sticking together like that part. Yeah,
supporting. Let's support it.
Let's support it. That is right there. Support. We started a support group here once again for music of all kinds and small businesses, right? And you're welcome to join that.
Most certainly. And I like stuff like that. Like I always, even if I can't make it to your show, I'll still buy a ticket.
Right.
And you gotta do what you can for people.
Shit. And this is what you see here, what we doing now. This is how I hear all the time when we doing.
Yeah.
So it's to be the vibe every single time. So, yeah, shout out to you. Before we get out of here, I like to say thank you. Give your flowers. Here's the Pryncess Cutt. I ain't got no more drink, but I'm going to talk to you.
Yes. Sweet.
Yes.
Cheers.
And thank you for coming out. You've been a great guest. Once again, you're always welcome here. I already said that. I'm going to keep saying it again because we meant it. But I got one more question I got to ask you before you get out of here. Another wrong answer to this question. Do you prefer love or do you prefer loyalty?
Me, I prefer love because I feel like God is love. And if there's God in it, then there's loyalty in it because look at the definition of love in the Bible. That's kind of goes along with that. So,
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take love for the win.
Love for the win, baby. Love for the win on everything. Shout out to love. Love conquers all. We know that for sure. So, with that being said, shout out to Pryncess Cutt. Thank you. Keep going. Keep pushing. We're here at 303-314 Smoke Shop, located at 4423 South Kings Highway. Open 7 days a week. Got all your smoking necessity needs. Make sure you stop in, support us like we support you. Hey, man, we just got love for the city, man. We're going to keep you all day. Pryncess Cutt in the building, man. We had a good time today. Shout out to Gutter. Shout out to their whole team. Shout out to Pryncess on the team. Shout out to Scarlett Keys. Shout out to OG Bucket. Shout out to HT. Shout out to L. Shout out to everything. Everybody here today, man. Like, it's a number of love, man. And we see y'all next time. Hey. Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. We got to get a picture
Do it for my city.
Amen.
Wasting my time, I'm waiting for somebody that's gonna do me right. Why don't you move on out the way for real? It's time wasting my time, I'm ready to love and be loved tonight. Come on, if you don't know, asking me if I came here alone. I don't ask questions. Please don't kill my vibe. You don't seem to me like you would be the time. I'm just here to play. I ain't gonna stay. You can move on out my way, so I can play. Looking for the one that's putting on. I like him to show up, that's what makes it turn me on. Why don't you move on out the way for real? Yeah. Stop wasting my time. I'm ready for somebody that's gonna do me right. Why don't you move on out the way for real, yeah? Stop wasting my time. I'm ready to love and be loved tonight. Looking for a hitter in a bag with the pressure. I just want the number one hitter, nothing less of it. So give me good vibes and I feel like I'm high. Every time I see him walk by, that's nice. Keep the pockets sitting on the floor like the bank. I don't want you good, I ain't thinking you Stop wasting my time.